All right, time for another podcast episode, which I'm doing Sunday night in advance. I'm doing it in advance. Going to launch it on Monday, January 4th. Recording it Sunday, January 3rd, just so I can be ahead of the game. I was late. I should have dropped it last Thursday. I ended up dropping it Friday. I'm sorry. I am sorry, America. But I'm recording it now so I don't get late. I'm also doing it because I need to talk through this epididymitis situation. I think it's epididymitis. Epididymitis is something I have in, I think, my right testicle. Your left, just so we're aware of the geography. And basically, it's an infection of the tube that connects the testicle to the urethra, I want to say, the epididymis. Poor old epididymis, which almost sounds like the name of Wonder Woman's assistant. Epididymis, get me my whip. And I've had this since my mid-20s. I went to the doctor. He gave me antibiotics, and it got better. I didn't go immediately. I should have gone sooner. I let it go for a long time. Maybe that was the mistake. The one time I wasn't neurotic. I was like, nah, maybe it'll just work itself out, and it didn't. There was a particular time where I masturbated, and somebody told me, well, if you pull down on your balls while you do it, it increases the orgasm. And I tried that, and then 2 days later, pain in my testicle. So the lesson I've learned there is don't mess with the equipment down there. And one of the urologists I went to said, yeah, it's not very well designed down there. And I'm thinking, I don't think this is a design at all. A design implies that someone sat down, they got out some tracing paper, and they went, here's what I'm going to spitball, but here's what I'm thinking. I don't think this was a design. I think this is millions and millions and hundreds of millions of years of accidental evolution. And we're still evolving. We could probably evolve something better than what's going on down there. This should not be the final product by any stretch of the imagination. A million years from now, they should be looking at pictures of our genitalia, going, "This was an early version. This was the 1.0. Horrible." But so I took the antibiotics, and it never quite went away. And every year ever since, I would go to the urologist, and he would check everything down there to make sure everything was okay. And last night, I don't know if I slept on it wrong or something, but suddenly it was a bit more painful. Not horrendous, but painful enough for me to notice it, probably because I have a couple of days off, so I need something to occupy my time. And I think the other issue is that I'm freaking out about how there's no hospitals right now and there's no emergency room, so it's making me incredibly anxious. So now every little thing that's wrong with me, I'm like, not now. Hold on there, Bessie. Come on, vas deferens, you can do it. Come on, epididymis. Just 6 more months. Just wait till there's a vaccine. You can do it, tubies. You can do it. I feel a little bit better today. Just I can't shake this feeling of nervousness. I'm doing too much sitting, not doing enough, not getting up, and I exercise. I took a 2-mile walk. I could probably stand to take another 2-mile walk. Probably eating too much sugar. It's making me utzily. But I had a salad, though. I had some miso soup, and I had a salmon roll. Very healthy. And a s'mores bar. Less healthy. But I'm sure the salad and the salmon roll balanced out the s'mores bar, because that's how biology works. But, feeling very neurotic, very, very on edge. I'm looking at Twitter too much. I need to stop looking at Twitter, and I need to stop reading the news, and I need to go back to focusing on the minutia, the nothingness, that sort of thing. I watched the first Wonder Woman again today. That was fun. I liked that. That was a good movie. I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman. Took place in World War I. Few people I talked to thought it was World War II, and that's how our public school education is doing. It was not World War II. World War I. Numero uno. World War number one. I'm pretty sure when the comic first came out, it was World War II. I think that's what it originally took place, but they moved it to World War I. I don't know what the reasoning was. Maybe I think they didn't what? I don't know why they did. Why didn't they have her fight the Nazis? That would have been fun. Maybe they thought it would be too close to Indiana Jones. I don't know. But it was World War I, Wonder Woman from the island of Themyscira, the island of the Amazon women who are immortal and live on an island that's protected from the outside world. Although it was odd because in one scene, it looked like it was daytime on the island and nighttime right outside the island. But then in another scene, it was nighttime on the island and nighttime on the outside of the island. So the island's on a different clock. Also, the women don't age, but Diana grew up to be an adult woman, so she can age, but then she stopped aging at around, I guess, 30. So there's a lot. This is a very complex island, a complex thing that's going on. It's magic. That's what it is. It's magic, and I can't. It irritates me. I enjoyed the movie, but magic, the magic in the movies when it's based on magic and not at least based, sort of on science or loosely based on science. It just drives me crazy. I can't get around it. I can't deal with it. And I just need for one of them to say, you know what? The Greek gods, they were just ancient Kryptonians. They were from Krypton. That's what they were, and they had superpowers and advanced science, and everyone interpreted that as the ancient gods. And I go, all right, now I can breathe easily. Now I can rest easy knowing that it's not literally Ares. It's an alien or something. No, we're not going to do that. It's literally Ares. It's literally Ares. Literally Ares, who looks like a British man, which doesn't make any sense. I don't think the Greeks looked British. I'm pretty sure they looked Greek. Probably closer to people who were not white, if I had to guess. And yet they cast a fine British actor. Yes, David Thewlis, very fine, very fine. But still, Wonder Woman takes place in a universe where the Greek gods are always played by noted British character actors. And they don't explain why the armor is red, white, and blue. Perfect color for the United States. They don't explain that. No Amazon has that armor. No other Amazon has it. They just happened to be there. She was going to pick up what she thought was the God Killer sword, and right next to it was this armor. And she's like, I'm gonna wear that. I like what that is. And no one ever explained it. They did a better job explaining that in the TV show, where they explained that she will wear she'll wear the colors of the country that she's going to go save or something. So she chose red, white, and blue to represent the United States. They did not do that here. They just happen to have red, white, and blue armor. So that got on my nerves. I want to know where the armor comes from. I want to know where the costume... I also cannot stand it when they don't explain the costume. Finally, with the newest Spider-Man. Oh, Iron Man gave me the new costume. Thank you. That's all I need. I don't need to see them make the costume. I just need to know, it was built in the lab. Okay, great. That explains why I can do all those things. Tobey Maguire never explained the costume. He just made it. I cannot tell you how I need to know where that costume comes from. I don't need, I don't need a paragraph. I don't need a whole scene of them building it. I just need, oh, hey, yeah, Iron Man got it for me. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I want. Also trying to figure out what do the Amazon women do when they're immortal and they spend all that they spend all their time training for battle, but not actually fighting the battle. What do they do? I mean, for thousands of years they're on that island. What are they doing? What's going on? Other than play the Olympics. We saw that in Wonder Woman 1984. They have their They play Olympics. At the first part of the first Wonder Woman, there's a village area and there's a market. So we know they put on the Olympics and they have a farmer's market. And I think that's about all they do. If you're an Amazon woman, you got two choices. You can go in the Olympics or go, sell something at the farmer's market. What do they have at the farmer's market? Tickets to the Olympics. And they never seem bored. They seem perfectly happy spending thousands of years at a farmer's market. For some reason I can get on board with that. I can understand. The older I get, actually, now that I talk myself through it, the more I can kind of see. The older I get, the less I want adventure, and the more I want artisanal breads. I just want some bread and some tea, fresh vegetables, and then, all right, I'll watch an Olympics every now and then, but frankly, I'd rather go to the farmer's market. They got dates? Fantastic. I'll take a bag. I'm 3,000 years old. I need to be regular. I'll take some figs. So there's Wonder Woman. That's happening. Talking a lot about the Wonder Woman here. I think we've covered Wonder Woman to a degree. We have Wonder Woman 1984, a different movie. I noticed, though, it does... there are these arcs that all these superheroes, I swear to God, it's the same arc. The Wonder Woman 1 is the beginning. We see her get her powers, or at least discover her powers. Wonder Woman 2 is she loses her powers, or starts to lose her powers, which is exactly what happened in Superman 2. It's exactly what happened in Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. And then the third movie tends to be a total misfire. So we'll see how that happens with Wonder Woman 3, Wonder Woman Forever, where Jim Carrey plays the Riddler. Oh, I kid because I love. You got Joel Schumacher, who apologized for Batman and Robin, which I don't think he should have apologized. I don't think that was... I think he's a really good director when he is given the permission to be a really good director. I think he was just doing what the studio said to do, which was make it a kid-friendly toy movie. And that's what he did. I originally saw Batman and Robin when I was, 12, 13 years old. And at the time, I liked it. So they made it for 12-year-olds. And as a 12-year-old, I liked it. It was a big cartoon. Now, subsequent viewings, I have liked it less. It's just really, it's hard to take it seriously because they're not taking it seriously. So I've moved on from that. My position on Batman and Robin has evolved to that of, but the other thing too is I don't want this to turn into another podcast where somebody's dissing movies. That's really not... I'm getting tired of that. I really am. Then again, did I not just do that? Well, no, because I like the first Wonder Woman movie. My issues are more to do with the the elements of her character, which is how do you incorporate ancient Greek mythology? How do you reconcile that in the same universe as, for instance, Batman, which is much more grounded, or even Superman, which is, at its most extreme science fiction, but there's still an element of believability to it. That's what I'm struggling with. How do I just accept the Greek gods are a part of this? And they were Greek gods. There's a lot of questions they don't answer. I mean, if there's Greek gods, does that mean the Judeo-Christian pantheon is totally wrong? I think they would have a really hard time putting that into a Wonder Woman movie. They get a lot of letters. The scene where Wonder Woman goes, no, Jesus was not. No, I don't know what that is. No, Zeus. Zeus is the god. There are no other gods before me? Nope, Zeus was before him, and Zeus was the actual god. This other thing, rhetoric. That's all that is, rhetoric. Zeus was the god. Panicking. I'm in the office right now. I don't think anyone else is here. But I might have heard something outside. So I'm going to go check it out. This could be, hopefully this isn't what the police find. Could just be people outside. We're about to find out. Let's see. All right. I think I'm safe. Although it does smell like smoke. Is everything on fire? Is that what's going on? Well, this just got dramatic, didn't it? Got very dramatic, but I'm back now. All right, I think everything's all right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're coming close to the 20-minute mark. Where was I? Creepy. When I hear I'm the only person here and I hear something and I don't know what I'm, I shouldn't even go out there. Why should I go out and investigate? What am I going to do if I stumble across people breaking in? How am I going to stop them with my very stern, don't you do that voice? Is that what I'm going to do? I'm going to not stop them. I'm whatever they're throwing through the window, I will be the next thing they throw through the window. That's probably what will happen. So let's slow it up. Let's slow it up there. All right. Where was I though? Wonder Woman. There was no scene where Wonder Woman went, yeah, Yahweh, that's bullshit. Moses, no. There's the Greeks, all that's true. But how did the Jews escape? I don't know. Maybe it was Hermes or something. But are the Jews the chosen? The Jews, not the chosen people at all. No, I mean, if you'd prayed to Zeus, you'd be a lot better off. But you didn't. You went with your own thing. In fact, I believe that part of the history behind Hanukkah, there was a civil war where you had, on one side, Jews believing in traditional Judaism, and on the other side, Jews who actually adopted the ancient Greek religion, the Hellenistic Jews. And Wonder Woman might go, hey, you backed the wrong horse. Don't celebrate Hanukkah. Celebrate the Zeusica. Yeah, you guys have... No. Now that would be a PR nightmare. Turns out Wonder Woman, you can't tell the Jews that they're wrong. You can't do that. Now, oh God, now I gotta write some letters. Now she's got to go on an apology tour. Oh my God. No, Wonder Woman would never do that. We all know that. Wonder Woman believes in love, people. She believes in love. And she has a lasso of truth. And the bracelets that deflect the bullets. Does she even need to deflect the bullets? I thought isn't she invulnerable to bullets? That's a good question. It seems like she should be invulnerable. She's half God. You'd think she would be invulnerable to bullets. You don't have to deflect those. I think they'll just, yeah, but it's cooler when I deflect them. All right. Whatever you want to do, you're Wonder Woman. You are the woman of wonder. Actually, I don't think they ever call her Wonder Woman in any of the movies, do they? I think they needed that. They needed a scene of, they needed a scene where some guy went, well, there's so much wonder here. She's a woman of wonder, or a Wonder Woman. And yet, I think by Justice League, they were calling her Wonder Woman, wouldn't they? No, he called her Diana. Yeah, I don't think they called her Wonder Woman. But they should. She has the W's on her chest plate, doesn't she? There's a lot going on with this Wonder Woman. A lot of questions with this Wonder Woman. A lot of questions. The lasso of Hestia compels you to tell the truth. Wonder Woman, of course, created by the gentleman who invented the lie detector test. I believe the lasso of truth is a lot more foolproof than the lie detector test, which is not so foolproof. So that's something. But we want, we want the lasso of truth. We don't want the lasso of, well, if he's a really good actor, he can probably talk his way past it. The lasso of, probably the lasso of it. Well, his heart's beating faster, so I think he's lying. Wonder Woman. Yeah. Fan of Wonder Woman. Big fan. And you know what? I like I've talked about this before. I will talk about it again. I liked the second one. Is it perfect? No. But there comes a point at which you got to go, all right, the Greek gods exist, and she can lasso lightning. All right. That's what it is. And any bad guy, as soon as he sees her lasso lightning, any prospective bad guy would go, well, let's not. She's going to win. She's going to win. I still think we could rob this bank. She can lasso lightning. We cannot compete with that. Yeah, but it's a perfect crime. It's not, no, she can lasso lightning. I don't know how you can do that. That seems to violate several laws of physics. Lightning is not something you can wrap a rope around. And she can do it. So we're going to go ahead and give up now. It's, to be able to lasso light, that's impressive. She doesn't need the clapper. She just takes the lasso and she, lassos the light from the lamp and pulls it to the side, and now it's dark in that part of the house. Very impressive lasso work. Incredibly if there's someone with a laser pointer, she lassos the laser away from, not the laser pointer, she can lasso the actual laser and get them to stop. She saved so many movies from some idiot with a laser pointer. She cannot be thanked enough. All right, that's a podcast, right?